Good afternoon, students. I am your mathematics teacher. My name is Shashi Sharma. Today, we are going to start chapter 2 of class 7 maths. The name of chapter is fraction and decimal. Now you can see on this slide the main point of this chapter. Now, first point, what is the meaning of proper fraction? A fraction where the numerator is less than the denominator is called proper fraction. Example I gave here is 1 by 4. Now you can compare 1 and 4. Now 1 is a numerator and 4 is a denominator. So you can see 1 is smaller than 4. So it is proper fraction. Improper fraction. A fraction where the numerator is greater than or equal to denominator is called improper fraction. Example is I have taken here for this is 9 by 7. Now you can compare 9 and 7. 9 is bigger than 7 and you can see 9 is here numerator. Numerator should be bigger than denominator in improper fraction. You can take so many other example also. Now for example 5 by 8 is an improper fraction. So many other examples are possible. You can try. A mixed fraction. A mixed fraction is a whole number and a proper fraction combined. You can see given the example in this case is 2 1 by 4. Now 2 is a whole number and 1 by 4 is a proper fraction. So it is a mixed fraction. 2 1 by 4 is a mixed fraction. Now proper fraction, again you must see better. You should remember the example so that it will be easy for you to recollect the information when required. Example of proper fraction is 1 by 4, improper fraction 9 by 7 and mixed fraction 2 1 by 4. So it will be easy. Now come on the next slide, the slide number 2. Now one more concept is there. Find the equivalent for fraction 4 fraction of 3 by 5. Find equivalent 4 fraction of 3 by 5. Now we want to find, so 3 by 5, it should be equal but it is given equivalent. The equivalent means we will multiply the same number with the numerator and denominator and we'll get a new fraction. So that is called equivalent fraction. You can see the example on the screen. 3 by 5, when I multiply 3 by 5 by both the numbers with the 2, the answer comes 6 by 10. So 6 by 10 is a one equivalent fraction of 3 by 5. Similarly, we can find other fractions also. If I multiply with the, instead of 2, I multiply here with the 3. So what is the answer? 3 into 3 is 9. And here 5 into 3 is 15. So you can see 9 by 15 also one equivalent fraction. Now if I, instead of 3, if I am multiplying now with the 4, so 3 into 4 12, 5 into 4 20. So 12 by 20 is also equivalent fraction. Now instead of 4, now I am multiplying with the 5. So 3 into 5 and 5 into 5. So it becomes 15 by 25. Like this, so many fractions we can find. All will be equivalent fraction of 3 by 5. But condition applies here. We have to multiply the same number with the numerator and denominator. And that answer will be equivalent fraction of the given fraction. So which are the equivalent fraction of 3 by 5? You can understand easily now. 3 by 5 equivalent fraction, 4 they ask. One is 6 by 10, one is 12 by 20, one is 9 by 15, one is 15 by 25. I think this concept is clear now to you because we are going to use frequently this concept again and again in so many questions. Now come on the next slide. You can see question number 1 of exercise 2.1. It is 2 minus 3 by 5. Now here we are discussing about fraction, but this is given whole number. So whenever we write 2, actually it shows 2 by 1. The next second part, 4 plus 7 by 8. Actually it is 4 by 1 plus 7 by 8. Now third and fourth part is already in the form of fraction. Fifth part also in the form of fraction. And the sixth part also in the form of fraction. And seventh part in the form of fraction. Now come on the next slide. I will discuss with you how it is to be solved. You can see on the screen, it is 2 minus 3 by 5. First, I will convert them into fractions. So, 2 will become 2 by 1 minus 3 by 5. Now, here 1 and 5, what is the LCM of 1 and 5 is 5. So, actually we are doing calculation like this. So, 1 and 5 LCM is 5. Here, so I have to multiply, I have to find the equivalent fraction of 2 by 1 where denominator is 5. So, what number should I multiply? I have to multiply with the 5. So, it will come 2 into 5 and 1 into 5. So, answer is 2 into 5 minus, you can see again already 3 by 5, already it is 5 is there. So, we need to multiply. So, we will multiply with the 1, 3 into 1 and here comes 5 into 1. And then the answer comes, you can see this second step is 2 minus 5 and multiply by 5 minus 3 into 1 equal to divided by 1 into 5 equal to 10 minus 3 upon 5 equal to 7 by 5. When we convert to mixed fraction, it becomes 1 2 by 5. And how we are converting in mixed fraction, you can see the box, it is given 7 divided by 5 and 5 ones are 5. So 7 minus 5 2. And you know how to convert into fraction, into mixed fraction. It is Q R by D. Q is a quotient, R is a remainder, D is a divisor. So you can see 1 2 by 5 is the answer. Now second part, it is 4 plus 7 by 8. Now 4 by 1 plus 7 by 8. Now you understood why 4 by 1, because if there is no number means 1 is there. So first we will convert to a fraction, and now again 1 and 8 LCM is 8 only. So if we wrote here 1 into 8. Now I wanted equivalent fraction of 4 by 1 in such a way denominator should be 8. So what I have to do, 4 into 8, 1 into 8 like this again. So 4 into 8, and here already 8 is there, so I will now multiply with the 1 only. So you can see here 4 into 8 plus 1 into 7, the answer comes 32 plus 7 by 8. Again we are converting this 13 by 8 into mixed fraction. Now what is here dividend? Dividend is 39, divisor is 8. Now you can see 8 4s are 32, 39 minus 32 7. So what comes here, 4 7 by 8 is the answer in the form of mixed fraction. Now you can see easily third part, 3 by 5 plus 2 by 7. Now 3 into 7, why we have done? Because 5 and 7 LCM is 35. So means 5 into 7. So I will multiply, what number should I multiply with the 5? So I get 35 in the denominator of 3 by 5, I have to multiply with the 7. So it comes 3 by 5 multiply by 7, here up also multiplying by 7, 3 into 7. So you can see it coming 21, and plus what number should I multiply with the 2 by 7? The denominator become 35. So I have to multiply with the 5. 2 into 5, here also 7 into 5. So it becomes 2 into 5, 10. So 21 plus 10 divided by 35, 31 by 35. So the answer comes 31 by 35. You can see it is a proper fraction. So we are not converting into mixed number. We can't convert already. We cannot convert this number to a mixed number. Now fourth part, 9 by 11 minus 4 by 15. Now you can see on the screen, again what is the LCM of 11 and 15? It will be, because 11 is a prime number. So whenever the one number is prime, other number is not a multiple of prime, the LCM will be product of both. So 11 into 15 is the LCM. Now we have to, I want a number denominator to be LCM of 9 by 11. So 9, so I have to multiply with the 15. So 9 into 15, here minus 4 into 11. So answer comes 11 multiplied by 15, and 9 into 15 is how much? 135, and 4 into 11 is 44. The answer comes 91 upon 165, and that is a proper fraction. I think it is clear to you how we have done the calculation. Now come on the next slide. It is the fifth part, 7 by 10 plus 2 by 5 plus 3 by 2. Now you can see on the screen equal to, I wrote here 7 plus 4 by 15. How this calculation? You can see in the bracket it is given here, LCM of 10, 5 and 2 is 10. You know how to find LCM and you will get the answer 10 only. Now you can see in the first fraction 10 is there, so I don't want to multiply. I will not multiply any number with 7 by 10. I will keep 7 by 10 as it is. But here 2 by 5, I need 10 in the denominator. So I have to multiply with the 2. So I have to multiply both up and down with the 2. So it becomes 2 into 2. Here 5 into 2. So it becomes 4 by 10. Again here you can see here, with the help of 2 I want 10. So I have to multiply with the 5. Here also multiplying with the 5. 3 into 5. So it becomes how much? 15 by 10. Now adding these all numbers in the numerator, what we get? 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 15, what is the answer? 26. 26 by 10. Now 26 by 10, I want to reduce the form of this fraction. So 26 by 10 divided by 2, what is the answer? Because both numbers are even, I am dividing by 2. 13 by 5. Now I am converting into a mixed number, because 13 by 5 is a improper fraction. Now 13 is a dividend, 5 is a divisor. So you can see 5 to the 10, 13 minus 10, answer is 3. So it comes 2, 3 by 5 is the answer. You understood now? Now sixth part, 2, 2 by 3 plus 3, 1 by 2. Now you can see I am converting this mixed number to a fraction. So 3 to the 6, 6 plus 2, 8. Now it comes like this, 8. Now you can see on this here 3 plus 3, 3 to the 6, 6 plus 1, 7. So 7 by 2. So now you can see here, now 8 into 2, 8 into 2. Why it is done 8 into 2? You can see the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So with the help of 3 I want 6. So I have to multiply with the 2. So if I am multiplying with the denominator with the 2, I have to multiply numerator also with the 2. So 8 to the 16. Now here I, with the help of 2, I want 6. So what is the answer? 2 into 3, 7 into 3. So 3 7 is 21. 16 plus 21, 37 by 6. So 6, 1 by 6 is the answer. Hence the answer is 6, 1 by 6. Now 37 by 6, how we are converted into mixed fraction? You can see on the box here. So 37 divided by 6, 6 6 is 36, remainder is 1. So you can see here 6, 1 by 6 is the answer. Now seventh part, 8, 1 by 2 minus 3, 5 by 8. It becomes how much? 8 to the 16, 16 plus 1, 17, 17 by 2. And 8 here 24, 24 plus 5, 29 by 8. Now LCM of 2 and 8 is 8. Now you can see with the help of 2 I want 8, so I have to multiply with a 4. So 17 4s are, and here you can see down it becomes 8. And 29 into 1, because I don't have to multiply anything, so it comes here 29 into 1. Here we are multiplying, down here denominator is 8. Now 17 4s are 68. 68 minus 29 by 8. So it becomes 39 by 8. Now 4, 7 by 8. Hence, what is the answer? You can see here 4, 7 by 8 is the answer. Now 39 by 8 I am converting into a mixed fraction. 8 for 32. 39 minus 32, 7 is the answer. So remainder, and the fraction will be 4, 7 by 8. So the last answer is 4, 7 by 8, and that is a mixed number. Now this seventh part I have discussed just now with you. Now come on the next screen. It is question number 2. Arrange the following in descending order. Now you have to arrange these numbers or these fractions in the descending order. Now descending order, whenever we want to arrange, first thing we have to find out the LCM. So first step, we will find the LCM of the given fractions. Means denominator only. We will find the LCM of denominator. The first part is 2 by 9. See, arrange the following in descending order. First part is 2 by 9, then 2 by 3, then 8 by 21. Now LCM of 9, 3 and 21. You can see LCM of 9, 3 and 21 is, you can see here I have done. So it is 3, you can see the calculation. So it comes 3 into 7. It means 63 is the LCM. Now Now 2 by 9 multiply by 7 into 7. Why? Because I want denominator should be 63. So what number to be multiplied by 9 so get 63? 7. So that has to multiply both numerator and denominator. So it comes 14 by 63. Now 2 by 3. What number should I multiply with 3? I get 63. It is 21. So this 42 by 63 is the equivalent fraction of 2 by 3. Now 8 by 21. What number should I multiply? So I have to multiply with the 3. So it comes 24 by 63. Now we will compare. Now all denominators are equal. Now we will compare the numerators. Now which numerator I want to arrange in descending. Descending means first big, then small, then small. So the biggest numerator is 42. So you can see 42 is greater than 24 is greater than 14. So it comes like this. Now we will write the original number form. It comes 2 by 42 by 63 greater than 24 by 63, 14 by 63. Now in the question form we have to give the answer because the number can't be changed. So it comes 42 by 63 is equivalent fraction of, you can see, 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is greater than 8 by 21 is greater than 2 by 9. Hence we have discussed part 1. Like same way we will solve part 2 also. It is very easy. Just we have to find LCM first step. Now what is the fraction second part? Fractions are given 1 by 5. Next is 3 by 7 and next is 7 by 10. LCM of 5, 7 and 10. You can see the LCM of 5, 7 and 10 is, you can see the calculation I have done here. So it is coming 70. Now making the denominator same. Now come on the next slide, you can see easily. So 1 by 5, I want denominator to be same, that is 70. So I have to multiply with the 14, 14 by 70. Now what should be multiplied by 3 by 7? So the denominator becomes 70. I have to multiply with the 10. So 30 by 70, 7 by 10, again 49 by 70. Now I will compare the numerators only. So 49 is greater than 30, 30 is greater than 14. Now I am writing in the fraction form. 49 by 70 is greater than 30 by 70 is greater than 14 by 70. Now keeping this number in the question form only. So it becomes 49 by 70 is the equivalent fraction of 7 by 10. So 7 by 10 is greater than 3 by 7 is greater than 1 by 5. And this question completes here. I think you have understood easily. First you have to find LCM. Then we have to find the equivalent fraction with the given LCMs. And then we have to compare the numerators. And then afterwards we have to arrange. And then we have to write the answers in the question form only. Means question form numbers only. Fractions only. Now come on the next slide. In a magic square, the sum of the numbers in each row and each column along the diagonal is same. Is this a magic square? Now in magic square actually it is same, but here we have to verify. What is the question? We have to verify, is it a magic square or not? So we have to check each and every row, each and every column. Now row, you can see first row. First row, you can see the first fraction is 4 by 11, next fraction is 9 by 11 and next fraction is 2 by 11. You can see all denominators are same. So this calculation will be very easy for us. So 4 by 11 plus 9 by 11 plus 2 by 11. You can see 4 plus 9, 13, 13 plus 2, 15. 15 by 11 is the answer of this. Now along the second row, the sum. Now second row you can see it is first fraction is 3 by 11, next fraction is 5 by 11, next fraction is 7 by 11. So it comes 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 by 11 is the answer. Now along the third row, the sum, you can see the third row first, 8 by 11, next number is 1 by 11, next number is 6 by 11. So 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 6, 15, 15 by 11 is the answer. Now we will go for column addition. First column. The first column sum, you can see first fraction, this 4 by 11, 3 by 11, 8 by 11. So 4 by 11 plus 3 by 11 plus 8 by 11, answer is 15 by 11. Along the second column now 9 by 11 plus 15 by 11 plus 1 by 11. Again the answer is 15 by 11. Now along the third column you can see here it is 2 by 11 plus 7 by 11 plus 6 by 11. It comes, what is the answer? 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 6, 15. Now first diagonal, we are seeing diagonal. Diagonal means in the form of a multiplication sign, you see diagonal like this. So 4 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 6 by 11, it comes again 15 by 11. Along second diagonal, 2 by 11 plus 5 by 11 plus 8 by 11 is 15 by 11. Now this, so it means this question number 3, the given box is a magic square. Understood now? Now next, a rectangular sheet of paper of 12.5 centimeter long and 10 2 by 3 centimeter wide. Find its perimeter. See the first thing in this. What is the shape of the sheet? It is the shape of the sheet is rectangular. Now rectangular sheet. So first we will write the information what is given in the question. Length is 12.5 centimeter. Converting into a fraction, it becomes 25 by 2 centimeter. Now breadth is 10 2 by 3 centimeter. So it becomes 32 by 3 centimeter. Now perimeter of the rectangle, you know the formula, it is 2 into length plus breadth, 2 bracket length plus breadth. Now keeping the values equal to 2 bracket 25 by 2 plus 32 by 3 bracket over, now equal to, we will do the calculation again. Here again we will take LCM of 2 and 3, the answer is 6. So you have to multiply here 25 by 2 with the 3. So you can see 25 multiplied by 3, and here 30 by 2 by 32 by 3 with the 3 with the 2, sorry. So it comes 32 by 32 multiplied by 2. So you can see the answer is coming 2 bracket 75 plus 64 by 6, and it comes 2 into 139 by 6. So you can see here it is coming, the last answer will be 139 upon 3, and upon converting into a mixed fraction, it comes 46 1 by 3 centimeter. First thing in this question, we should know the formula of a perimeter of a rectangle. This is the main concept of this. In this, if you are not knowing formula, it will be difficult for us to solve. And second thing, already we have discussed how to add the fractions. First we have to find LCM and then to add. These two things we have to be, it should be clear in the mind. Perimeter of a rectangle, it is 2 times length plus breadth. Okay, now come on the next question number 5. Now this question number 5, you can see on the screen, find the perimeter of triangle ABE. Second is find the rectangle perimeter of rectangle BCDE in this figure, whose perimeter is greater. You can see on the screen, one rectangle is given, above the rectangle there is a one triangle has been drawn, and all the information has been given to find the perimeter. Now what is the perimeter of a triangle? Perimeter of triangle is sum of all the sides. So we will do here AB plus BE plus AE. AB is how much? 5 by 2 centimeter plus BE is how much? 2 3 by 4 centimeter plus 3 by 5 centimeter. Now converting this all these fractions, if it is improper then convert to a fraction. If it is a mixed fraction, convert to a improper fraction. So here you can see 2 3 by 5, 2 3 by 4 is a improper mixed fraction. I am converting into improper. So you can see 5 in bracket 5 by 2 plus 11 by 4 plus 18 by 5. So now what is the LCM of 2, 4 and 5? LCM of 2, 4 and 5 will be 20. So I want, by the help of, now with the help of 2 I want 20. So I have to multiply with the 10. So same number I have to multiply up. So 5 into 10. Now with the help of 4 I want 20. So what number should I multiply with the 4? That is 5. So I have to multiply 11 also with the 5. Now with the 5 I want 20. So what number should be multiplied? 4. So with the 18 also I have to multiply with the 4. The answer becomes, now we will do the addition. 5 into 10, what is the answer? 50. 11 into 5 is 55. 18 into 4 is 72. Then the net answer is coming how much? 177 by 20. Now I am converting this into a mixed number. You can see 20 divided by 177. Calculation is shown in the box and it comes 817 upon 20. Again the formula is there for this is Q R by D. Q is quotient, R is remainder and D is divisor. So hence perimeter of triangle will be 817 by 20 centimeter. Is this clear to you? You can understand easily. Now come on the next slide. We are now finding the perimeter of a rectangle BCDE. Now what is the perimeter of rectangle? Now perimeter of a rectangle, already we have discussed in the previous question. It is 2 times length plus breadth. 2 times in bracket length plus breadth. Now, but in the question, you can, on the screen, you can see length and breadth is given to you. So you can see here 2, length is how much? 2, 3 by 4 plus 7 by 6 is the breadth. Keeping a value, then converting a mixed fraction to a fraction. So it becomes 11 by 4 plus 7 by 6. Now what is the LCM of 4 and 6? The 4 and 6 LCM will be 12. Now what number should I multiply with the 4 so I get 12? That is 3. So I have to multiply 11 also with the 3. So 11 into 3. What number should I multiply with the 6? I get a 12. 2. So I have to multiply 7 also with the 2. So you can see 11 multiplied by 3. Answer is 33. 7 into 2. What is the answer? 14. So it comes, now we will do the addition. 33 plus 14. What is the answer? 33 plus 14 is 47. And here down 2 and 2 will be cancelled. So it becomes 47 by 6. Now we are converting 47 by 6 into a mixed fraction. It becomes 75 by 6. Again the formula for this is Q R by D. Quotient, remainder upon divisor. Quotient, remainder upon divisor. And when we compare now, you can compare with the comparison, you can see 817 by 20 is greater than 75 by 6. Now come on the next. Thus the perimeter of triangle ABE is greater than the perimeter of rectangle BCDE. Now I think now it is clear to you how we have done the question. Now question number 6. A Salil wants to put a picture in a frame. The picture is how much meter wide? 7 3 by 5 centimeter wide. To fit in the frame, the picture cannot be more than 7 3 by 10 centimeter wide. How much should the picture to be trimmed? You can see the picture is somewhat more than the frame. So we need to cut, means trim. That is called trimming. Now width required, how much is there? You can see the width required is of the frame how much given? 7 3 by 5. The width of the picture. Width of the picture is how much? 7 3 by 5. The width of the picture is 7 3 by 5 centimeter. Converting to a fraction is 38 by 5 centimeter. Required means what is the frame? To fit in the frame, it should not be more than 7 3 by 10. So frame require how much? 7 3 by 10. So it becomes how much? 73 by 10. So we will subtract how much now? 38 by 5 minus 73 by 10. Now 38 by 5 minus 73 by 10. You can see the answer is coming 3 by 10 centimeter should be removed. The LCM of 5 and 10 is 10. So you can see the calculation and the answer comes 3 by 10 centimeter of the picture should be removed. Now I think it is clear to you this question number 6 also. Now today I am doing till question number 6. The remaining question we will see next PPT. I am sending a worksheet. After this PPT you have to solve this worksheet. I will interact with you in the next video. Thank you.